Alright guys, Paco Slim here with the Injustice Gods Among Us Chapter 9 review. So, once again, spoilers, let's get this thing started. So, the comic begins with an unknown voice speaking about Wonder Woman as she faces off against a bunch of tanks and stuff. She explodes, and it basically gives her backstory. At the same time, it's saying that this person admires the princess because of her ability and her power, as we see her cutting through a fighter plane. She keeps going through, and the narrator continues to talk. She explains to Superman that she had to make a few examples of them so that they'd retreat back over the Karak border, which is a fictional place in the DC universe, but it's probably based after Iraq, I don't know. Basically, Superman responds by telling her to hold off a little, but just then, Tank hits her. He asks if she's okay. She headbutts a tank. At which point, the voice announces who it is, saying, despite her desire for peace, she revels in war. I know war. And it shows it's Ares, the god of war. He's a relatively shown figure in the Wonder Woman mythos, I suppose, because, she is the part of that Greek mythology type of thing. And he asks her, did you just headbutt a tank? I thought that was a kind of funny line and bizarre to hear coming out of Ares. By the way, love this design. And if they're doing the thing I think they're doing, I think Ares might be a final boss for this game. I don't know, that's just me. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, she sees it's him, and they kind of exchange words a bit. She asks what he wants, and he basically says he for now, wants to watch her work, because he hasn't usually seen superhumans at war with humans. She explains that she doesn't believe she is in war, she says she's defending the helpless. She says once this is over, she'll end the conflict with conversation. Ares asks if she truly believes in Superman's cause, and she says she does. She blocks some bullets with her wristbands, and basically, the guys leave. She says, drop turn your weapons, they run off. He says that she is far too merciful. Ares shows some concern about this joining of forces, and Wonder Woman asks if he fears this union. She insults him some more. It really does not please the god of war, and they break out into a little scuffle. Superman shows up, punching off Ares' horns. Wonder Woman comes over, cuts his hand off, saying, you accuse me of being too merciful, Ares, right before she stabs him in the chest. Superman freaks out, and she reassures him, saying gods don't die that easily, but they do fade, and she explains that gods don't really die, they just fade. So they go to continue to talk about the Karak government. He asks if gods feel pain, and she says not as mortals do, but that surely didn't tickle. Ares laments at the end, saying that he does in fact fear the union of Superman and Wonder Woman, saying that this world could not possibly fight against that, and what would he become? And the comic ends. What I especially liked about this one is, oddly enough, not a lot was happening in this one, but it definitely had a lot of interesting monologue about how the union of two possible, of the strongest characters in the DC universe could very much be a bad thing. I like the art design. I think Ares looks great, and I do hope he makes some sort of appearance in the game. But overall, what I think this comic, I thought it was good. I give it a 9 out of 10. Well, it didn't blow me away, but I was happy with what I saw. So, leave your opinions below, and see ya.